Morning guys, this is Jeff at the Glorious Uncertainty on the last day of the month. Now, for those of you who want to stop on, there is no bet today. There's no bet at all today. One was close, but no. Right, Codebreaker. Had a gap. I don't make up excuses for this. I don't make up excuses. The horse had a gap. When you watch the head on, because I subscribe to the racing channel, it had a gap. Couldn't go through. Was not good enough. And when we say the jockey put the brakes on, he had to put the brakes on. It was going well behind two horses that were slowing down, and he didn't want to put the horse in danger. I'm all for blaming the jockey if I feel the jockey rode a terrible race, but I honestly, I don't think he did. And I think he was, for the safety of the horse, he was going to cause a collision to the one going backwards, and stopped racing. Unfortunately, he put us out of the placings, but for the sake of the safety of the horse, that's what he was doing, and I would not expect anybody to do anything else for the sake of a few quid. No. He did the right thing. On Codebreaker. Unfortunately, Codebreaker wasn't good enough. The winner, and I apologise to the Truth Seeker, you were all over this, but I felt the race was too tight. I went for the value option with a safety net, but unfortunately, the safety net didn't do it. So yeah, but Codebreaker, I felt, again, was just not good enough. Was not good enough to get through, and because of the safety of the horse, that's why the jockey stopped racing it, because it was going to go right up the back of one coming backwards, and it would have caused a calamity, and we don't want that. Right, on a personal front, I have to find some time to bring all of the records up to date. I think we lost 6 points or 4 points total on the month, which is, again, pretty good. We're not in dire straits at all. So what I'm going to do is, this week, I know we've got St Andrew's Castles coming up. I'm quite looking forward to that one. But I shall see how the week progresses. But on my own personal work front, I do have lots of work. I always got lots of work, but the fact is, I need to take some time off now. I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take Friday off, or possibly Thursday, to bring all of the records up to date. I want to bring everything up to date properly, and I just don't feel I've had enough time to do that, which I don't want to let everybody down by not doing it, but for the sake of just one day, I'm not really that bothered about losing a few quid from work. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're going to February, and there's a lot of good horses. We've got plenty of good new form now, and I can't see there being a problem. We managed to get through January, which are relatively unscared. Now, I know some people are watching this and probably thinking, yeah, but I joined here, but what you have to do is you have to assess what you've been doing. You have to assess how your gambling's going. And sometimes what we do is, when you subscribe to somebody like me, you can point the finger of blame, and I'm all for that. I'll admit when I'm wrong. But yeah, go through your own records and see how they compare to mine. Because mine was, so for my own personal betting, I am now, I think, £60 down. £60 down out of the total month of January. £60 down, and I don't bet in all loads of races. Sometimes there's a massive temptation to, but I just don't do it. I don't do it because I have learned. Now, on something else as well, there could be certainly you don't see behind the scenes of what I'm doing, because there are 4 other people involved in what we do. And last year we had a syndicate of people who are really interested in doing this, and we had some fantastic results. I mean, one of the best ones we had, which is worthy of noting, was Naval Crown last year. That was fantastic. A 50-1 winner. It was amazing. I think it turned up at 33s, but on Betfair Sportsbook it was 50-1. We had a really good do, and I'm looking forward. Again, I can't go on the jumps racing yet. I just can't do it, because there's so much going on the sand and getting prepped up for the flat. Obviously, we'll be looking at Cheltenham, but as I say, there are people who are going to be coming into this to make it a lot more efficient and take the workload from me. But there are things now that need sorting out. And so I'm going to take a day off work to get that done. Right. You have to have this level of commitment. Honestly, you've got to have this level of commitment to do this. You really do. You have to treat it like a full-time job when you've got a full-time job. And sometimes it's very difficult to make everything work. But it's like anything in life. If you want it bad enough, you got to work at it. And that's what I'm doing. So I'll bring the account up to date tonight, get that up to date. And then I'll show you exactly where we're at, and then we'll take it from there. We'll move on. But we do have some exciting racing coming up, and hopefully some more maximums. But there is no bet today, no bet. I've got to go to work, just like you. So yeah, and there were other people that had horses yesterday. Arif, I know you had a great winner. So I don't want that to go unmentioned. I'm not ignoring everybody, but anyway, I have to go to work. So have yourself a great day. January, we came out of it pretty fair, I think. Pretty fair. So I shall speak to you later. Okay, have a good day, and bye for now. Bye-bye.